All right, there we go. Live. Let's see if this works. Give people a few minutes to file in. Turn this around. All right, let's see. We got people in effect right now. Dilbert Doe, what it do? Great to see you on here, Dilbert. We'll give people just a few minutes. I know it's about an hour or so early. I'll explain here in just a moment. Great to see you guys on here right now. My name is Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out reviews here on YouTube on my Galaxy S9 Plus, guys. I've actually got a selfie stick going here right now. And yeah, we'll talk for a little bit. It's NBA Finals night. I know you guys all want to get back to it. And this actually works out timing-wise because my wife actually has something going on here in about a half an hour. So she needs the office. So we'll definitely give it just a few more minutes and then we'll get it going here. Let me just move this around. Give you guys some time here to focus in. There we go. Great to see you guys on here. We got a lot of people on here jumping on here. 15 peeps so far. Dilbert Doe, Ryan, Ian Gibson, digging the beard. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. D. Sar, great to see you on here. Did you just start the stream? Yes, I actually just tried it earlier, but this is the first time going mobile here on, see if I can focus, there we go, on my Galaxy S9, so it was actually in private mode, so anything you guys may have just gotten, it'll be fixed going forward, because obviously it's fixed now. So we got 20 peeps in here right now. Great to see you guys on here. Again, my name is Ian K, creator, producer, and host of Peep This Out reviews here on YouTube. You guys can find me obviously here on the channel as well as social media on Instagram. Peep This Out Reviews is the name there, and on Facebook, Peep This Out as always, as well as on Twitter at Peep This Out. So just a few more minutes. I just wanted to spend a little bit of time with you guys since we're coming up on probably towards the end of the second quarter or probably close to it here before halftime of the NBA Finals. And we'll spend a little bit of time here and chill, talk about a few things. I don't know if you guys have seen the new Halloween trailer just yet, but I am absolutely digging it. We'll talk about that as well, and usually just kind of catch up and see what's going on here. So another few minutes, we'll take a look at a few things I actually have on my screen here in the living room. We'll take a look at a few things on all the latest things going on here right now. Sarah Star Vlogs and Reviews. David 5, peep me out. How you doing, brother? Great to see you on here. Sarah Star is over finishing Olive Garden. Very nice. Yes, I'm early tonight, and I'll explain exactly why, Sarah, in just a second here. But I really wanted to test out the quality on the Galaxy S9 here, doing my mobile streaming here, because I want to do a little bit more of that. So this is not my normal format, as you guys know, but it's something that occasionally I wanted to jump on and do. So great to see you guys on here right now. I hope everything is doing well with every one of you guys. If you guys want to rep where you're from, I'd love to know where you guys are watching this right now. Definitely let me know where you guys are watching this, from what part of the world, the country. That would be awesome, and we'll see if we can see what's the farthest out that people are catching this live. That would be pretty awesome. So let's see here. Going down the line. Let's see here. Ryan Zano, I said like all your videos. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that greatly. We've got a lot of stuff. This last week has been very, very busy. As you guys have probably can probably tell on my channel, there's been a lot of BK stuff that's been coming out, and probably something super secret coming out again soon. So it's been pretty crazy. T. Bryant, Alexandria Zizo, that's very cool. Nice to see you on here. Thanks so much for jumping on. T. Bryant, Dwayne Reed. Did you try Mr. Softy cookies and cream ice cream? You know what? No, I have not. But Mr. Softy from back in the days when I was a kid in New York, that was the name of the ice cream truck that would come around. Let's see. Armando, Cheaters Cam style. Yes, a lot of good stuff. With the weather heating up here on the West Coast, you're going to see a lot more of that because of that reasoning there. So a little bit of a different format. I'm kind of streamlining my content just a bit. I'm able to produce things a lot quicker. And this past week has been kind of like a flurry of new releases as well. So I've had a lot of fun doing that. John McCormick, almost thought I was in the wrong place in a different room. I was just watching the Halloween trailer. Yeah, I've seen that countless times already today. I've lost count, to be honest with you, my friend. It's awesome. I cannot wait for that movie to come out. Alexandra, can I get a Peep This Out shout out? Absolutely. Alexandra Zizo, let's peep this out. We are definitely here on a Friday night, NBA Finals night. It could be the ending game for the Cavaliers tonight. So I wanted to jump on here a little bit early. And let me just explain exactly why. Aside from that fact too, which is actually the Game 4 falls on my streaming night, is the wifey had a change in her schedule and she needs my office to do a conference call with what she's got going for a couple of clients. So that's the reason why I've been kind of booted to the living room area. And that's where I am right now while she's doing her thing. Elizabeth Ricard, how you doing? Nice to see you on here. Thanks so much for jumping on. Kyle Broussard, Chicago's in the house from Armando. Very nice. Jack Easy, your wife is very pretty. I think so too, Jack. Thanks so much. Richmond, Virginia from Elizabeth there as well. Texas, as I know. Yes, I do. Sarah Starr, absolutely. Doing her thing over there. She just put out a Fast Friday, I believe, and I want to say it's the Jack in the Box chorizo fries. So that actually was one of the ones that I did earlier in the week, and really, really tasty stuff on that. I'm going to check that video out tonight, Sarah, so I want to see what you thought for sure. What's up to Ryan Fessler, saying hello from Dallas. Thanks so much for jumping on. T. Bryant, Tennessee, baby, in the house. You know how we do. California, Kyle Broussard, absolutely. Alma mater. Ian Gibson, Pasadena, California, coincidentally. Also Pasadena here. We got Brooklyn in the house. Very nice. D. Sar from Australia. Nice. Very nice. Alexander from Brooklyn, from my back east. I was from Queens originally when I was a kid. Randy Amoris from Los Angeles. Jack Easy, Lake Forest. You know, I was right up the area from you there, Jack, actually in Irvine, checking out Taco Bell headquarters. I want to say it was last weekend that I did that. I met up with the wifey down over there and we ended up staying overnight at the Courtyard Marriott, which is right in front of the building, right there on Glen Way for Taco Bell, which was kind of cool. So really nice. Biloxi, Dilbert Doe in the house. Jen C. Molina's in the house as well. Ed Keaton, Milwaukee from John McCormick. We got the Real McCoy 2004, Jackson, Minnesota. Oh man, look at this. Indonesian country from Ryan Zano, San Francisco. Andrew Ball, thanks so much for jumping on here. John H. from Toronto. Very nice. I think the farthest out we've gotten so far is going to be an Indonesian country so far. Maybe Australia too, actually, if my geography serves me right. It's on the other side of the planet, naturally. And I'm going to study English, love English. Ryan Zano, very cool. What to do, Mr. Jimmy in the house. Thanks so much for jumping on. NBA Finals are gone right now. You guys are definitely watching it. I know for all of you NBA heads out there and just those curious to see if the Warriors are going to sweep the Cavs tonight. So while the wifey is doing her conference call in my AKA studio, I've been booted to the living room area here, and I thought I'd take a break and jump on just a little bit and spend some time with you guys just to say hello and see what was going on a Friday night. Kay Weber, BK in Vancouver, Washington on Highway 99 is the worst I've ever had on the real, man. I am sorry to hear that, but if you guys ever have bad experiences for any of the places that you go, I hope you're letting the management peeps know so that way they can at least try and make it right for you. Berkshire Bacon Lover, thanks so much for jumping on, my friend. How you doing? Great to see you. Great to see you. Kyle Broussard, the episode of Cheaters where Joey Greco, and there's a question mark. I've seen plenty of them in the past, that's for sure. Christian, I love Friday Night. I do too. Very cool. Ian Gibson, where are you from, man? Here in Pasadena as well. I'm a local if you are as well too. Guess what? Emporium, let's see, in Hollywood just came out yesterday. Very cool. Very cool, Dwayne Reed. Kyle Broussard, can I get a shout out? Kyle Broussard, let's peep this out. Thanks so much for jumping on here right now. And Sarah Starr, yep, chorizo fries. She's going to be catching up on my content later as well too there. And incidentally, let me see if this can be swung around the other way. If I can figure out how to do this here. Can I switch it? Can I switch it? I don't know if I can actually switch this mobile. Oh, there we go. Okay, hang on. Here we go. We're going to go down the line and see. Like I said, this is a little bit different from my Galaxy S7 Edge, but everything looks really nice on the screen. I've got the S9 Plus now, and I'm digging this phone. The reception is killer. I mean, the network that I'm on is killer as well, and the quality of the device is just bomb sexy. Let me just tell you, it really is. So let me swing you guys around, and we'll take a look right over here. First off, I always get a few people that always ask me if they see these things here. This is the gaming wall. So I've got my PS4, I've got my Xbox One, which is actually updating on its own right now. My PS3, which is primarily for Netflix, and my Xbox 360. And take a look. Let me give you guys a look here. I love this statue. This came with the Arkham Origins box set, the biggie, when that game first came out. So I am definitely a huge fan. Those actually light up in the back there. So yeah, I'm definitely digging the look of this here. I believe Triforce was the company who produced this for them. But very, very cool. setup. But this is essentially the entertainment wall. And then on the very top over here, I have a few of the things that I have got going on right here to give you a look. My gaming stuff. And most recently, for those of you guys who saw on my Instagram, Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, ridiculously awesome, but you gotta have a joystick. As okay as the control pad is with this game, it needs a joystick. So I'm definitely gonna have to take a look and see what I can do about getting a joystick with this one here. And my other obsession, Call of Duty World War II. And one thing over there, that's the movie that I was in, Better Watch Out. This is something that you can stream right now on Google. I did some voiceover work on this film. And lots of good stuff coming. Actually, the next movie coming from the producing partners that I know, very classic. I definitely love that as well. So cool stuff there. Brendan, hope you're enjoying my comments that I leave on your videos always. And to all of you guys who definitely leave those comments, thank you so much for doing what you guys do. I have such a blast doing what I do on YouTube. Much. Anything that you guys feel so obliged to donate to streams, doing the food reviews with you guys. But that was actually the very next review. As you guys saw, the Whopper Donut. That's an endorsementism right there. Just so you know, if you guys are familiar with the endorsement, he definitely has the eye thing down more than I do, but that actually was very fitting for what that was there. So good stuff. Vern, thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate it. You stay frosty as well. And moving on down the line here, guys, let's go with, it's kind of all over the place here, just a little bit, but we have got the Jack in the Box $3 sauced and loaded fries. Good stuff. Let me know if you guys are seeing everything okay. So far, the connection seems to be solid on my end, right over here. Anyway, Jack in the Box has got this all new $3 sauced and loaded fries. This was actually a lot of fun to check out. Cheaters Camp video. At night, and a lot of guacamole on that as well. So a lot of people were saying, is that like baby vomit? It definitely, you can't really tell from the screen there because it's a little high contrast, but I'm gonna do a quick switch over here. All right, there we go. Fast switch over. We're gonna do a quick test here. I'm gonna jump off my Wi-Fi. I just jumped on the new network, and we'll see what you guys think of this connection. Let me know what you guys think if this quality is better. I'm curious to know. Since this is kind of a test, I want to see what gives you the best experience here. So let me know how the connection, how the sound is, and you guys should be cool. So let's take another closer look. We've got the donut holes. We've got the chocolate and peanut butter pie Oreos. And we've got, obviously, the donut Whopper in effect. All right, so connection must be a little bit better. Now we're actually on the mobile network, not necessarily my Wi-Fi. I just decided to switch over. There could be something going on here in our area. There has been recently, so let me know. We're going to test the strength of the network that I'm on right now. So you guys let me know how the experience is, how the sound is, and let me know. So Jack in the Box, $3 sauced and loaded chorizo fries. And then tonight, about 6 o'clock, was the bacon and Swiss sourdough. And this actually was really surprising. I got to be honest, guys. I got to be honest. This was a pretty surprising one. So let me know what you guys think of the quality of the signal right now, since we are actually on the mobile end. And I want to make sure that you guys can definitely see me okay and everything is good. And obviously we are still updating the Xbox, doing its thing. So with that, I'm going to swing around this way and we'll have a seat here. Signal is on point now. Good. Good. Connection is great. All right. This is actually a new network for me. I've actually been on this network prior to this for about almost like 20 years, if that. So this is kind of a different thing. So quality much better. Sound and pick, no more lagging. Excellent. So very cool. Whoops, spoke too soon, Dilbert. We're giving this a go here on the network, but judging by what I'm looking at here, this is a full signal, and it is definitely high-speed 4G LTE in effect here right now. So good times with you guys. Let's jump into Halloween real fast, guys, because I got to tell you, I am super impressed with the new trailer. How many of you guys have seen the new trailer to Halloween? Let me know if you guys have seen it. I'm very curious to know. Christian Jones says he loves the new BK Bacon and Swiss Sourdough King. Definitely check out my review. Let me know what you guys thought of that. I always have a lot of fun checking out the King burgers in there as well. So I see decent with S. Okay, good. I'll try and keep everything as steady as possible, but right now we are locked in here. There's a new Halloween, Paul says. Super excited. I'm telling you, Nick Castle, one of the original actors to play Michael Myers back in 1978, is playing Michael Myers again in the brand new, real sequel, apparently, to the 1978 original coming out on October 19th this year. And if you guys haven't seen the trailer yet, it is amazing. It really is amazing. Let's see. Chef Pete 1978 just found this channel today. Thanks so much for jumping on, Chef. I appreciate it very, very much. Kyle Broussard, I'm so sorry not making last week's live stream because I was at my sister's graduation. It is perfectly okay. I always put these replays up the next morning typically, so you'll find this one tomorrow. Usually closer to the 7 or I want to say 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or Pacific Daylight's Time here on the West Coast. So definitely take a look and you'll find it there. Like I said, this is primarily just a test to see what's going on here for sure with the mobile end. Have I seen the Solo movie? Yes, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very good, even though it is not really doing as much business as they thought. It's still making a gargantuan amount of money, regardless of whatever you may be hearing about them losing money. It's still definitely making money. So don't even sweat it. Lucasfilm is not going bankrupt anytime soon because of this film. So we'll have to see. Christian Joan loves Halloween. Yes, it's one of my all-time favorite holidays, if not the all-time favorite holiday of mine for sure. Super excited. Let's see, Sheriff. Why would you do that? So I can kill him. That's right. You recognize who that sheriff is? That's the original one, I believe, of Brackett from the first movie. So really super excited with that. Stephen Shields, Carl's Jr. Hot Chicken. You know, I saw that from Hardee's, and that's not here on the West Coast. I haven't seen an ad for it. I drove by a couple of Carl's Jr.'s today. And I haven't seen that at all. So apparently that may be a Hardee's thing. And I know that even though Carl's Jr. and Hardee's are the same, they're starting to separate themselves slightly. So they have some of the menu stuff from one side, and then naturally for the Carl's Jr.'s, you'll see the others. So if I see that, I'll definitely give it a go, but I really haven't yet. Critical Eats, let's see, Solo hasn't started playing there yet. Something to look forward to, Paul. I got to tell you, really, really good stuff. When actually does it come out in Japan? I'm very curious to know that. I would think that it would be by now. I think you guys just got Rampage, right? I think Rampage just came out there a couple of weeks ago. Kyle Broussard, did I see the royal wedding? I did actually, and that was the night that I had the most splitting headache of my life. Really, really uncomfortable that night. Couldn't sleep at all, tossing and turning. My wife was sitting here on the couch, watching the TV, watching the whole thing go. And when I came out from the bedroom, decided to kind of just stay up and check it out. So, yes, I ended up watching the royal wedding for that reason only. I would have been asleep anyway, just so you guys know. Derek Leveske, what it do, man? I was currently driving back through the drive-thru at BK. Just wanted to try the pretzel fries. They gave me the regular. Definitely make sure they hook you up correctly before you drive away from there. That's happened a couple of times. Incidentally, let me just tell you, when I did the Jack in the Box night filming, I went through that, and if you guys saw that video, there's a helicopter that was circling around pretty heavy. And I thought something may have gone on, something was happening in the area, and something actually was when I actually went through the drive-thru, and I didn't put this in the video, but I was asking the guy, aside from which version of it that he liked, that type of thing, he said there was a huge accident right down the street from that Jack in the Box, some type of hit and run thing, and the helicopters were going around. So during the drive-thru sequence, I ordered the food. They didn't hear me the first time, so I repeated it, but I edited it the way that you saw it. So when I left there and I got to where I was filming, I opened it up and it was the carne asada fries. And I'm like, I could do this as one of these videos where they mess up, and that's happened before. Most notably, it was the Slinger video. I believe it was the Mushroom Slinger. I was supposed to get the regular one. The bacon one, I believe it was, for Sonic. And ended up just driving back. And, I figured, you know what? I got to do what I'm supposed to do, which is the correct product for you guys. And that's what I wanted to do. I always wanted to do the chorizo version because I've seen carne asada fry type videos, and millions of them. They're all over the place. And I figured because Jack in the Box was doing it, I didn't want to get the same old, same old. So, and I've never had chorizo at Jack in the Box, and that was the reason why. So I ended up driving back. I got it. They fixed it, replaced it, and then everything was as you saw. So good times with that. S, which is your favorite movie? Halloween. First one, since we're talking about it too. Halloween, and the first Terminator too. as well as T2 on top of that. June 29th for Solo in Japan. Nice. They should have William Shatner play Michael Myers. You know, for those of you guys that don't know, that's the inspiration for the mask in the original Halloween. That's William Shatner's face. So kind of cool how they've done that there. Let's see. Carl Broussard, do you have a McDonald's in your that doesn't have 2 lanes? You know, most of the ones that are being redone have the 2 now. So they have the new high-tech displays so they can kind of manage it better. So they're pretty much all the 2 right now, Kyle. Ryan, when are you going to do an Outback review? Not sure. Not too sure if I'm going to do one. Depends on what it is and if there's something interesting enough that I'd want to go check it out. Christian, I love McDonald's. Oop, just jump forward here. McDonald's triple cheeseburger for $3 versus new triple slider from Hardee's for $2. Yeah, thank you so much for that. That was actually a very fun video to put together. And consistently, it's doing well view-wise. That one, maybe I should do more verses like that because it seems to be consistently doing well. Helicopter radio transmission, breaker, breaker. Bearded man spotted at the drive-thru. Very nice, Paul. Very nice. Well played. Well played. Am I excited about the new Halloween movie? I'll let you guys comment to the chat window if you guys are seeing this. If I'm pointing right at it here, because that's what I see on my screen. You guys let MC Eagles know how excited I am about Michael Myers. And, you know, if I even have that mask, if I've been that character around Halloween, we'll let the peeps here in the chat see what's up. No wonder Michael looked so scary. For real. It really feels like a dreadful movie. I am excited beyond words, let's just say. Derek Levesque, yeah, it worked out because they let me get the regular ones too. The pretzel ones are yummy, just a bit salty. Yes, you know, it's funny, in the description of those crispy pretzel chicken fries, they tell you that it's a salty breading. So they already, you know, hit you up front with, you know, expect the salt. And when I bit those, I knew nothing what to expect. When I went down to actually film that ahead of time at BK for my contact there, again, just very unbiasedly, just, you know, here you go, hope you like them, that type of thing. And got the honey mustard to go with it. When I bit into it, after taking them out, and just so you guys know, whenever I film my close-ups, that is the first time that I see what I'm going to see. I try and give it as an authentic experience as possible. So when you guys see me unwrap something, when you guys see me review something, it's as pristine in the beginning as you can get it. Because I think personally, that's the most authentic way to do it on camera and to give you the exact, you know, feeling of what I'm experiencing when I'm seeing it too. So when I open those up and I hold those chicken fries up to the screen, that was the first time that I really noticed that there were actual pretzel pieces that are in the actual breading, and something truly different. It's not just like a seasoning that you would expect to see or like a sauce or something, but it was pretty awesome to actually see something really different that delivers on the expectation, because it did have the extra crunch, it did have the saltiness because it tells you that in the description, and it did taste like pretzel on top of the semi-juicy white meat that I said in my review, and it was really pretty much on point. So, you know, I really enjoyed putting that one together. Have I seen Hell's Kitchen, Carl Broussard? Yes, I have in the past. Let's see. Berkshire, when will you do the best bacon video review? Wink, wink, wink. We'll have to see. We'll have to see, Berkshire. Congratulations on graduation, by the way. Stephen Elliott, what's your favorite and least favorite Oreo flavor? Least favorite's probably going to be that jelly donut. That was the biggest boo-boo that I think I have ever had in terms of the Oreo flavor. Not a fan of that whatsoever. One of my favorites, I would probably say waffles and syrup by far. But the chocolate peanut butter pie is actually one of my newer favorites. And I did that one last week. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun to check out. Any fish sandwich reviews? Most recent one's probably going to be the Arby's Nashville Hot Fish, which was just okay that I did there. But nothing recent. To be honest, it's been a crazy week. And let me know if you guys want to see the salted caramel shake from BK, because that is actually something that I can put together quickly if you guys are curious about that. And taking a little bit of a break is, like I said, this last week has been kind of crazy. I mean, the donut holes from last week, the Whopper donut. Naturally, tonight we've got the Bacon and Swiss Sourdough King review. On top of that, Jack in the Box, and of course the crispy pretzel chicken fries. It's been a very, very busy week, guys. Very busy week. Let's see. Armored Dragon, no worries. No worries if you're late to the stream. This is going to be replayed tomorrow morning, usually probably by 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You guys can relive the madness. And for those of you who haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, if you guys can help trend it right now, it looks like we've got 40 peeps watching right now. And again, super shout outs for the super chat from Dilbert for $2.50. I greatly appreciate the love and support, guys. It means a great deal. Let's see. Brent Hobbs trying to copy Review Bra with live streams. I don't know about that. I didn't even know if he does those things. Which, incidentally, if you guys haven't seen, my buddy The Endorsement just put out a video tonight called Titan. And definitely some fire lyrics in terms of just the way it flows, the way that it goes, and just overall a well-edited video in terms of being what's put together there. So take a look at The Endorsement. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I retweeted that out as well. You guys can find that on my social media. But The Endorsement I've known for a very long time, and that is absolutely a passion project of his. So really, really fun stuff. He had a lot of fun putting that together there. Brent Hobbs. This guy's a dedicated food reviewer, though, not gonna lie. Well, I appreciate that. I think you're talking about me, right, Brent? Rachel is, did you start streaming early? Yes, I did. I did, actually. I've got the wifey who needed my office for a client conference call kind of early tonight. And coincidentally, Rachel, the fact that we have the NBA Finals tonight is actually a boom for everyone, too, because I want to make sure that you guys all catch towards the end of it as well as myself. And given that it is exactly 7:35 right now, we've got about a half hour or so to get back into it there. Berkshire, the interviews are the most challenging part now. No worries, no worries. You know, one step at a time, my friend. You'll develop your niche, and like I said, just be your. Actually, what I should say is just be yourself in any interview that you're in, because it's not necessarily what you say; it's how you say it. That's what they are watching, how you deliver your content, that type of thing, or how you're talking to them. Thoughts on Joey's World Tour from Malarkey Man? You know, he's a good guy. Joseph Hernandez, I know him. We've worked together on a couple of collabs in the past. I want to say team-ups because they're more or less, you know, he's in one place, I'm in another, so that's pretty much a team-up. But the actual guy himself, Mr. Joseph Hernandez, is a funny guy. He knows what he's doing when he's doing what he's doing, if that makes sense. So if you guys are like, how could he say these things on camera the way he does? Does he realize how it's coming across? Trust me, he knows what he's doing. And he's also into the live streaming thing on Saturday nights, I believe, as well. Incidentally, so is Sarah Star Vlogs. If you guys have seen her here in the chat, check in for that as well. I try and hit those whenever I can. Saturday night, it's usually kind of a mixed bag for me, but I try and make my rounds to say hello whenever I can as well. Ryan, Sonic's chili cheese dog and mozzarella sticks. You know what? I would like to do the mozzarella sticks. I keep hearing amazing things about the mozzarella sticks from Sonic, but I gotta be honest, Arby's is the bomb for mozzarella sticks. If you guys haven't seen my review of that way back, I want to say maybe about a year now, definitely check that out. That was pretty amazing. Good stuff there from them. Derek Levesque, birthday's on Tuesday, and the cat we had 18 years died on Wednesday. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. It's been a really bad birthday in a week. Man, I apologize for what you may be going through there, Derek. I am so sorry about that. A very happy birthday to you there, naturally, but hopefully you've had, obviously, a lifetime of good times with the little one there, and maybe you'll get a new cat in time. Believe me, I know what that's like, losing a pet. It's not easy. Christian Jones, BK new pretzel fries. Yes, I agree. It's one of my new favorites right now. Honey mustard. I'm really surprised they didn't do something with mustard of some type, like on the side for it there, because this really is the newest type of chicken fries that I've seen, which is pretty insane. Guys, 37 thumbs up. We got 36 peeps watching right now. 37 and 37. We are even. That is just a beautiful situation. So if you guys haven't shared the stream out, I'm going to be on for another 20 minutes or so. Please do. I would greatly appreciate that. You guys are the reason that I love doing what I do, aside from the passion to create and to put my vision of what I think is a food review should be, in my opinion, what I like to do personally on my channel. I'm glad you guys, it resonates with you and you like what you see there. And the evolution continues. You're going to see little changes and little things as I go, because I want to be able to kind of get a little more content out when possible. And if I can create a template or a system, which I believe I'm trying to, the last two videos, the night shoot that you saw for Cheaters Cam, as well as any of the recent stuff, is my newer format that I've been kind of playing with. I play with a few different things behind the scenes, but this is something that I think works for me. It's easier, it's quicker. And it really gets to the meat of it, which I think is something you guys want to see. So let's see here. Dilbert, do you know anyone here? People get chatting in the thread here. 40 watching, 27 thumbs up. Looks like we've got a lot more than that. I'm trying to catch up on the chat here. It's a little bit easier on mobile, believe it or not, than it is on my regular system to keep track of you guys. So I appreciate the thumbs up. Let's see, Brent Hobbs, does all the sodium and cholesterol and GMO put any fear in you? Absolutely it does. But Brent, the key is I do not finish 99.9% of what I do review. And I balance it with more active days. So it's all about balance, as with anything in life. Naturally, it's not all about calories. It's about what you're putting in your system. So if you can balance those things out, you know what your macros are, you know what your workout routine is, and you know what it is that your limits are, because everybody is different. Believe me, you can't just say a 2,000 or 2,500 calorie diet across the board. That's just the baseline that you see in all of these places here to tell you what you should go by. But your main caloric needs, your intake, depends upon what you do. I wouldn't recommend doing crazy food like that, like throughout the week. It's not good for you at all. But again, that's a personal decision, personal preference. But as long as you know what your levels are, your macros, you know exactly how to kind of limit what you do, and you balance that, then you should be good. You got to be able to live a little bit too, naturally. You know, I mean, you can't avoid everything. You know, you want to have some type of a good time, right? So yes, I do balance it. Trust me. And a lot of people do ask me, how do you do that? And that's really the key is balance. It's balance. Let's see. Have I tried the Arby's triple decker? Not the actual market sandwich there, but the triple stack, Dilbert. I actually did a while back there. I'm not too interested in the standard sandwich stuff. I got to be honest. Berkshire, do you have a workout plan after eating for reviews? We're just mentioning that briefly here right now. I've had to start watching, and I'm eating and getting more exercise in. Yes, I do actually. I do have my membership to 24-Hour Fitness. I do balance certain things in terms of chest and arms, and then cardio I try and do in between. But more often than not, it's really more like by the end of a regular gym session for me, probably about maybe 40 minutes of cardio in there. I don't do it all in one shot. Usually like maybe 10 or 15 minutes warm up to get your system going. Bench press, you know, free weights, and then usually go back to the tread or go back to a stair and get the another 10 minutes or so in there. The goal is to kind of keep your heart rate elevated. And then by the end of it is usually when I finish up with my ab routine, stretching, that type of thing as well. Most of you guys don't know, but I actually had back surgery a few years ago, where I actually had my disc in my lower back replaced, basically fused together, because of a blown disc a few years back. So I've been very conscious of that ever since. So I do manage to keep my exercise level high. And as I'm getting older, obviously it's more important to do so. So yes, you need to have a routine. You got to have a basis, and that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Critical, what do we got here? Oh yeah, saw the Titan vid, wasn't expecting that. Yeah, for real, he did a great job. The endorsement did a great job with that, and it was definitely, like I said, his vision on what he wanted to do lyric-wise, and it really was nicely put together, the way that it was edited, and just you know, it's a passion project. For those of you who don't know the endorsement, he's just very much into, you know, classic rap, hip hop, that type of thing, and he kind of, you know, put it out there, and it was fun to watch. It really was. Let's see, RB skimps on the meat. Haven't tried the new triple stack, but I definitely want to take a look and see what's going on. Goody two shoes in effect. Great to see you on here. Thanks so much for jumping on. Jane, great to see you. I know I'm a little bit early tonight. I wanted to get it in here. Kay Weber, you the man. No, you definitely are. You guys all are, for spending a little bit of your time right now. Hopefully you have the game on in the background, because I don't got anything on my screen right now except the content that we're looking at there, which incidentally, let me go down the line here. Let's see here, just so you guys know, I'm not narcissistic, by the way, where I watch my content like this. This is the first time I've actually seen how this looks on YouTube on PS3 in a long time. But just to give you an idea, it's been a very packed month already, guys, leading into July, of all of these things here. Just a lot of stuff. Just a lot of stuff. I mean, just when I go back and I see it like this, it blows me away that I feel so fortunate enough to be able to create and put content and quality, and you know, I have so much fun making thumbnails like you have no idea. It's all about the food for me, so that's why you don't really see me too much in them, because it's all about the star of the show, which is really what I'm reviewing. So sometimes you may see a little bit of me in some of this stuff here, but I'm very big on you know, this type of this format in terms of what it is. So good times. For sure. So, and like I said, you guys are the reason that I really I love what I do. So, RDR, what it do, man? Great to see you on here. We have got, man, it is like a party in the house right now. And we still have, how much time we have left here? We got another 20 minutes or so. And again, this will be replayed for tomorrow. as well. Yes, I'm early tonight. Frankie James, definitely early tonight. Rachel Liss says here, sub notifications have been pretty wonky lately. Do you mind posting on Instagram, Twitter next time the stream time changes? Didn't get the notification until 25 minutes. Yes, Rachel, absolutely. This was kind of a last minute thing because of my wifey needing the room. And it was kind of like, I found out last minute that I wasn't going to be able to be in my office to do my thing here. So given that it's the NBA Finals tonight, normally 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time here on the West Coast is when it usually goes. So these replays will be available naturally the very next morning, even this one being a test one here in my Galaxy 9 S9 Plus. So we'll have to see what's up. Elizabeth Ricard, cheese sauce would have been nice too for the pretzel fries. I agree. I agree with that. And yes, I am early tonight only for now. Not sure if someone mentioned this before. Chef Anthony Bourdain committed suicide. I know. Yes, it's been a very uncomfortable day with what's going on right now and the awareness of what's happening in the community in general. Aside from political or entertainment figures who pass away. I mean, there are so many people who unfortunately pass away every day from suicide that it really, when things like this happen, it kind of shines a bigger spotlight on the epidemic that really is the increase of that type of thing. So, if you guys know anyone who's having issues with anything, definitely reach out and be the bigger person, be the friend. And if I had the ability to post the suicide prevention hotline underneath, I would do it there. I think it's 1-800-273 something. So if someone can post it here on the chat thread, that would be awesome for anyone watching right now. And if you yourself who are watching this are going through something as traumatic where you really feel like that is something that you're even considering, which you shouldn't, because to have something as permanent be something that's fixable, there are always brighter days over yonder, whatever you may be going through right now. We've all gone through crazy stuff. Everyone continues to go through crazy stuff. I'm going through some crazy stuff. Everybody does. But if you ever get to that point where you need some help and you feel that something is just not going the way that you should, please, I implore you to consider the fact that just breathing the air and feeling the sun on your face should be something of a blessing in and of itself. So, definitely reach out, if you can. And if anyone, like I said, knows the number to the suicide prevention hotline, please post it here in the chat. And let's make sure that if people are hurting, that they get the help that they need, because that's the first step, is to make that call and to take that step. So that's all I want to say on that. But you've definitely a very tragic day, especially in the entertainment and the journalistic field, because of who Anthony Bourdain was and what he's brought to the community and what he brought to what he did. But it just goes to show you, no matter of wealth can fix what's going on up over here, or much less in your heart, because we all end the same way. So it's a matter of doing what you can to prolong the inevitable for that. So, yeah, very, very sad indeed. Let's see. Philly Feed, have I seen the trailers for the new Halloween? Yeah, absolutely. We were just talking about that, Philly. Absolutely excited. Bumblebee, we'll have to see. I'm very excited to see the classic version of Bumblebee in effect, to be honest. And I'm really glad that it's not the updated version using the Camaro. It's really, the old Volkswagen is what I remember from back in the days. So it's going to be cool to see that. Maybe we'll see the classic Optimus Prime in there as well. Let's see. Derek Levesque, glad to see Bite and Chew and Happy Man uploading again. Very cool. I agree. Any type of contribution to the channels that they have, as well as the community, is always a bonus for everyone involved. Especially for those that haven't really been in it, or they're like back in, back out, back in, back out. The fact that they still do is great for the subscriber base. It's great for the community, and it's just great for them as well. So, like I said, if you have the passion to create and you have something that you want to get out there to the world, do your subscriber base justice and put it out there, and just to be there for them. It's great to see it. At the same time, I'm a huge fan of all the food reviewers in the community. Let's see. Buddy and Kelly, sadly getting older, can't eat like I used to. There was a time when I could finish a large pizza in one sitting and clear out a buffet. Nowadays, I eat half the pizza and I'm stuffed. I'm right there with you, but when I make it count, I make it count. I definitely do like going to the Golden Corral once in a while. We do have some local sushi buffets and stuff too as well. So good times, without a doubt there. And of course, we've got RDR Food Reviews in the house, doing his thing as always. If you guys recognize any of these peeps, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Definitely tell them Ian K sent you. Naturally, they're here. They're going to know that anyway, too. So, good times. Revolutions Fulfilled TV. Any news on exciting new fast food releases in the coming month? Well, there may be something new from BK. And contrary to popular belief, I do not have any type of affiliation aside from just some local contacts that I know that are here. And it's all about networking when it comes to these things. So believe me, a lot of them that do reach out and vice versa, it's more often than not, we just the communication aspect. If anyone who's serious about doing this type of thing on a regular basis, it's all about those connections and just putting yourself out there and just network and have as much fun as possible there naturally there. But I love the specific visions that everybody has for their channels and the way that they do their things. But it's all about that, putting it out there type of mode there. So some new stuff coming, of course. But as we get closer to that time, of course you're going to know about it. Let's see. Critical. How does your Patreon look on PS3? I'm not getting the reward level picks on my end. I haven't actually done that to see how it looks on the browser here, Paul. I'll have to take a look and get back to you on that. I don't really use my PS3 with anything except my YouTube watching occasionally. So usually with this, let me just go down the line here because obviously you guys, for those tuning in right now, this is the TV that I've got here. It's a sharp 70-inch 3D TV, and I've got my PS3 or PS4 camera, my Xbox One, and the old 360 in there as well. But as far as I know, in terms of the browser, I'm just going to go down the line. These are just basically how YouTube looks on here by looking at your own stuff. But let me jump on over. Go to the home screen here. Oh, wow. Who is that? That's kind of a scary picture. I didn't realize that. But yeah, I'll have to take a look at the browser and see. But I do like the way that it looks actually, because I actually haven't been on my PS3 in a while just to use YouTube in general, because I'm mostly on a mobile device. So we'll have to see. I'll get back to you on that, Paul, see what's going on. House tour. If my wifey wasn't in the office right now, I would, but it's not exactly something that I can actually show at the moment. But we'll have to see. Elijah, what did you think when you were featured on iDubbbz's Content Cop? And if you don't want to answer, I understand. I always get that question. I got to be honest, Elijah, and I don't mind it whatsoever. So regardless of whatever his opinion is of YouTube food reviewers and quote-unquote amateur food reviewers, whatever you want to call it, hilarious. I got to be honest. I was pretty, I always take those videos and I laugh when I see people that kind of put things together with my own stuff and things like that as well sometimes, because there's a few of them out there, ironically, and I do get those sent to me sometimes with people sending me stuff. I guess if you're making waves like that, then that's kind of cool, to my knowledge. So, but I don't mind it at all whatsoever. And if anything, like I said, if someone is not talking about you in some way, shape, or form, you're probably doing something wrong anyway, to be honest. So even bad publicity is good publicity, right? I guess for what it is. I just do what I do in my lane, and I enjoy what I do, and I have a blast doing it there. And I'm always trying to one up and top the previous video that I do. And it's important to kind of look at it that way. It keeps it healthy at the same time. Let's see, RDR, what's going on up there tonight? Looking 100 with the beard. It's kind of growing on the wifey, I got to admit, RDR. I know you just basically shaved yours that you had there, so I'm going to have to see how this goes. This is probably about as long as I want to get it for now, but it is coming in kind of thick, and you guys haven't seen, but this will become blonde soon. So it's kind of crazy in terms of how I grow like a weed, but this is actually my father's color. So it is kind of cool to see, and I miss my dad a lot. So I would like to, every time I see that, my sister says, I look like him all the time. So I guess that's a compliment. Let's see. Yes, I've answered Philly Feet. You already got that in there. Let's see. Jennifer Pate, I'm not on that body, but thanks for the support. You're awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Glad to be with you guys here tonight. It is always a blast to do. Let's see. Elijah, very positive. Thank you, my friend. I try to be. With everything going on in the world right now, it's crazy not to be a little bit more optimistic about the way things are, because there's always something. We always have our troubled times, and then we have our good times. So definitely. So yeah, Chef Pete, please post a number for those of you guys. I'm going down right over here. Real talk already. RDR in the house. That's a good dude right there. Robert Del Rio is a good dude. Cobb Broussard, hope to go to Canada one day to see Ken. That would be kind of cool, to be honest. It's been a while since I've spoken to Ken. I know VidCon is coming up. We'll have to see. RDR, are you going to review the new Giant sandwich from Jimmy John's? You know what? I haven't done any Jimmy John's, period, Robert. So that is something I'd probably look into doing there as well. So I've got a crazy schedule coming up this week. So there's a couple of things in the hopper already. So I always try and set myself up ahead of time. But anything that I shift around and change, kind of like this past week with BK's stuff, filming that a little early, and then the Jack in the Box stuff, which I actually filmed last week, but then pushed. So yeah, it's a matter of just like flip-flopping things around. That's the main thing. But obviously I would like to add Jimmy John's at some point. That would be awesome. Berkshire, I've been there many times and creating a channel on YouTube. Watching YouTube has helped me tremendously in battling the depression effects. You know what? Any type of way that you can zone out from what's going on in the world right now, I'm all for it. So, you know, I usually I got to be honest, I get some people that send me direct messages telling them or telling me how my content affects how they feel or whatever it may be going on. And guys, believe me, I don't take it too seriously personally for what I do, because it's just food reviews. It's not rocket science. It's just my spin on something that you guys are going to see out there in the fast food world. And I enjoy putting it together the way that I do. But if it's something that I do that really resonates with the viewer, and it's something that helps them escape away from whatever may be going on in their world, I'm all for that. I'm as positive as I can try and be. And just on the down low, because I do have a lot of crazy stuff that goes on in my life, I use my channel as a way to escape a lot of my own stuff going on. Because believe me, you know, with the loss of certain family members recently and just things in general in my life, I need the outlet, aside from working out, aside from being, you know, what I do on my channel, to really help me. So in so many ways, as therapeutic as I may sound right now, the channel helps me mentally because it keeps me focused. It keeps me engaged on creating the very best product that I can, and then in turn delivering something that I think you guys are going to enjoy, and just the quality that I'm trying to deliver, and trying to always up my game and keep doing what I'm doing. So, you know, Berkshire, I hear you, man. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you with that. Skinny Pete, Irvine, California. Very nice. Thanks so much for jumping on. Albuquerque from Chef's Pete. Good stuff. You guys are all a lot of locals here tonight. That's awesome. All right, late in the third quarter, 75-58 Cavs. Yeah, I'm going to catch the game towards the end here. So, yeah, it looks like it's going to happen. It's time to get out the mops tonight, because I wouldn't be surprised. I know free agency is coming up here. If LeBron James does not make it to the Lakers at some point, and I'm not just saying that because I live here in LA, but I really want to see LeBron. We need somebody here in LA ever since Kobe, and even shortly before Kobe left. We definitely need some people. All right, let me jump on straight down over here. Hold on, going down the line. Oh, my thing just jumped here. I'm going down the line. Hang on one second here. Wow, my thing just jumped forward. Let's see. Oh, look, there we go. Elizabeth Ricard. He's a liar face, BK Insider. Hey now, not true. Robert, what it do, man? Thanks so much for jumping on. Rachelist wants a house tour. You know what? Let me just give you guys a quick tour. I'm going to do a quick pan and zoom so you guys can kind of see. Can't really show too much because we got a lot going on in here right now. So what you see here, oh, that is a wedding picture somewhat there. And we'll come down the line. Gaming wall there. And that's about as much as I'm going to show you just for right now. Just for right now. Let's see. Love when my girlfriend throws on your vids in the big screen. Start the TVs. Good. Thanks so much. Yes, smart TVs are amazing, Jennifer. Thanks so much for that, by the way. I appreciate the support. Since you've got an Xbox One, do you have Sonic Mania? No. The latest game that I've gotten is the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. Mike Darcier, loving the beer. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Philly Feet, any thoughts on T.O. declining to attend the Hall of Fame enshrinement? I couldn't tell you. I couldn't give you any insight in that, my friend. I'm sorry. Let's see. Any exposure is good exposure. I agree. 10 minutes left. Yeah, we got some time in the game here, so we'll have to see. Let's see. Going down. Robert, looking good. I appreciate it, my friend. Thanks so much. Steam was on the side of Breaking Bad. This channel will never blow up without a gimmick, says Skinny Pete. I guess so. You're entitled to your opinion, my friend. Let's see. Frankie James posted the number already. This is what happens when I go out. I missed the live stream. Actually, no, David. I'm actually on a little bit early tonight. So you guys will be able to catch this. But the fact that you're here is the important thing. And we've got 45 thumbs up with 43 peeps watching right now. Dilbert Doe with the super chat donation for 250. I appreciate that greatly. Let's see here. Goody Two Shoes. Can I recommend new fast food channel? He has the hookup for news. What is that? Let me know. Let me know. Ricky B, you don't remember, but you sung Happy Birthday on March 13th, and I was told to buy 30 different kids at my school that they all subbed. Wow, that's awesome. Thanks so much. I appreciate that, Ricky. And a very happy birthday to you still. We'll have to do that again on next March. We'll have to see what's up. Let's see. Have I tried the original gourmet lollipops, fudge, and cookies yet? I have not. I have not. RDR, got to link up in the collab summer. Are you into trying the new slushes? Of course. You're not talking about Sonic, are you? Wink, wink, wink. Frankie James, thanks so much for posting that. 1-800-273-TALK-SUICIDE. Yes, definitely. 273-TALK. You guys should be taking that number down and spreading the word for that, for sure. I appreciate you posting that. Thank you so much. John McCormick just read the book Meg, not realizing it was a whole series. Yes, on book 5 right now. Really good series like Jaws on steroids. Can't wait for the movie. You know, I got to admit, I really hope it's not stupid because it seems like it is with that music and what they're trying to do with it. But yeah, I'm excited to see what they're going to do. Jason Statham should be pretty fun in that movie. You should do all the reviews in a Batman mask. Yeah, we'll have to see, Skinny. We'll have to see. Dilbert Doe. My daughter passed the NCLX today. Be officially an RN. Nice. Registered nurse. Congratulations. Shout outs to Dilbert Doe and his daughter, most specifically there. Congratulations. That is awesome. Good things for good people always. Positivity always reigns supreme. Absolutely. No problem saving on your phones. Very cool. Pass the number on. There you go. Very cool. Fontana, California in the house. Robert's in effect. Very nice. Going down the line here as quick as I can. We got 50 peeps watching this right now, 48 or so. I use YouTube to get me through the day as well. Nothing on the level of taking my own life but someone else's, but just to get away from the normal everyday world, it's relaxing. I agree. I do most of my YouTube watching late at night. That's usually when I do my thing because during the day I've got my life going on and I edit into the nighttime, and then before I go to bed is when I catch up on content typically, aside from maybe doing some late night gaming here on occasion. John McCormick, you have a great night as well. Thanks so much for jumping on. And again, this was more of a test to use the network instead of my Wi-Fi, which I think I may do next time we do this mobily. And actually, what I'm planning on doing, and maybe we'll do this next week, is we'll do the live drive-through experience using the network here because I've been testing this pretty hard the last couple of weeks. And I think I can do this better than what I was planning initially. So if you guys want to see a live food review, live drive-through experience here on the channel, on my device, hooked up like I normally would be doing my normal filming, we'll probably do that next week, and that'll be something to consider. So if you're watching this into this live stream replay, when this is actually airing right now, if you're watching this, drop the comments down below this video and let me know that's something that you guys want to see, because that would be seriously, seriously fun. Jason Callan, what it do? Thanks so much for jumping on here right now. McDonald's tacos? I don't know about that, Chevy. We'll have to see. Jeff Kravitz, you're an inspiration. Been very depressed lately, and you are my outlet on a gloomy day. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much. And believe me, there is plenty to look forward to in life. And I know that with everything going on right now, it could be really kind of difficult and cloudy. But take note of any phone numbers that you may see here from 273-TALK, 1-800 if there's anything to that level. But I'm glad that what I put out there is something that you enjoy and that you really take something away from, because I had a lot of fun doing it. Like I said, it's just food reviews. It's not rocket science, but it's just a fun way to communicate what I'm experiencing, and I'm glad you guys are along for the ride. So thank you so much. The channel continues to march on. Let's see. That's the name of the channel. Has all fast food news. Oh, so new fast food. Okay. All right. Very cool, Jane. Thank you. Thank you. All right, going down the line. SNK, how do you get to know about the new foods and fast food promotions? Do you keep track of them? Yes, I do, actually. I do a lot of networking here in the area, and just a lot of the people that I come in contact with. I'm always passing out my business cards, which I do have my own business cards. I take what I do pretty seriously, and it's all about networking, as with anything, any industry that you're in. So the more people that you come across and you're more routine and they see you and you talk to people, that's really the name of the game. So there's really nothing special or fantastic about it. It's just making sure that you're doing what you can to put your name out there, and then naturally just keep promoting what you're doing. And naturally, when people check you out and they see the quality of what you've got going there, if it's something that they want to line up with brand wise, that's where that comes from. So yes, I do a lot of that to keep it moving. Mike, you should start doing movie reviews again. Yeah, we usually do them here on the live streams, typically, kind of like basic versions. But I have a lot of fun doing the food review stuff because I think creatively I have a lot of fun doing that. Movie specific, it depends. There's licensing things for clips and problems that I've run into in the past. So I do like the format that I have. But if we do anything movie review wise, it will always be typically here on the channel in terms of the live streams there. Ricky, you should come to Canada and try some of the exclusive restaurants like Tim Hortons. I would like to. Tim Hortons owns BK and Popeyes now. Come to Toronto because this is where all the good food is. Plus, I would give you a city tour. I would definitely look you up, Ricky. I would definitely look you up when that happens there. And if that does ever happen, I will make sure that you are in the loop. And you'll probably see it if I'm posting on my media. So we'll be in touch one way or another. Shawnee Mack, Ian K. the God. You're awesome. I appreciate you. Michelle Skinner, nice spirited suits you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Trying something a little different, even though it's about to heat up for summer. We'll see how long we keep this here. Let's see. Great to see all you guys on here right now. Jason Callan. Yes, I know. And I watched Jason. I know. Let's see. Going down the line. What to do, Warren Yazzie? Thanks so much for jumping on here right now. And incidentally, we're coming up on the hour mark here soon, guys. I got another couple of minutes here. And we'll jump back into the very end of what's apparently going to be a sweep for the Golden State Warriors here. We'll see what happens. Philly Feet, I'm excited to see Ocean's 8. All right, full disclosure here. My wifey and I went to go watch that last night. She was super excited to check that movie out. And I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I would. I'm a huge fan of the Ocean movies. And I thought, okay, this is kind of a cool little side project to kind of show like his sister and what's going on there. But it was actually a pretty enjoyable movie. It's kind of like a by-the-book type of heist movie. A little too packaged perfectly, if you ask me. But for what it was, I thought it was pretty good. And obviously, they have it called Ocean's 8 for a reason. Because if you guys don't really... Like, I need to tell you guys this. I might as well. If it's successful, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a 9 and a 10. And then Ocean's 11 would be the other trilogy that they have with George Clooney and the regular Brat Pack. So, and that was a remake of an original anyway. So... we'll have to see if they do Ocean's 9. Considering the general reviews it's getting, it's probably going to be another one for sure. Yeah, Rihanna was pretty okay in it as well. Andrew Ball, Cole, want to peep that out for sure. I agree. From Ireland, Dublin's Kitchen, thanks so much for jumping on. I will be in LA next week. Any good place or cool places to eat? Fogo de Chao on the west side of town. It's kind of like a gaucho grill type of thing where they have meat that's served off of skewers, garlic mashed potatoes, polentas, and just really, really good stuff there. And actually, Pink's Hot Dogs in Hollywood. Just basically hang out in the Hollywood area, and just about anything you're going to find is pretty awesome in Dublin. I got to be honest. It's pretty good. Live drive-thru would be awesome. Cool. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Are we ever going to do a lot of call in your live stream? That would be crazy. A live call-in. I've been testing software, Robert. It's funny that you mentioned that. I'll just say this publicly right now about doing type of a Skype calling where the party is on the screen in the middle of the live. So I've been trying to play with that a little bit there, but that would be cool to do. But in the meantime, at least we'll get the live drive-through in effect there. I know a lot of people have been asking to see that live for a long time. So I'll see if I can make that a reality for you. Let's see. Do you send out info about when times change for the live streams? I hate missing them. David, tonight I didn't because of a very last minute change, but normally the day of I do send it out on Twitter and sometimes on Instagram, but more often than not, it's going to be on Twitter. So if you guys have me on Twitter, just do a search for @PeepThisOut and you'll find me there for sure. So we got a lot of people that want to see a live situation here. New fast food. Okay, I'll keep a look on that one there, RDR, and see what's going on. His name is Brian. Okay, Brian does a great job over there. Nice. Very, very nice. During your birthday week, you should review birthday coupons you get. We'll have to see about that. And yes, Jason, I was talking about that earlier, the Titan video. I've known about that project for a bit from the endorsement there, and saw the finished product today for the first time. No idea how that was going to go and basically how it was going to work, or I knew how it was going to work, but not exactly the finished product. But very, very cool writing on that one. And 2WO which is the group that he worked with there, is pretty talented also. Really, really fun. Really, really fun to watch. Love food like I do. How you doing? Thanks so much for jumping on. I was on a little bit earlier tonight. We are definitely winding it down here. The last minute, guys, before we end this one off here. And again, this stream will be available tomorrow before 12 p.m. Pacific Standard, Pacific Daylight Time, West Coast Time. Guys, we have 49 thumbs up. Can we bump that up above 50 right now? If you guys haven't hit that like button, definitely hit it if you could. That would be an amazing situation. I really would. Whoa, we just jumped to 55. Okay, cool. I think the record was like 83-ish or so in that range. So I appreciate you guys jumping on here right now. It means a great deal. And again, more fun stuff to come as always. Ricky, I always remember you for doing your intro during your vids during these live streams. The way you would say going down the line is quirky and cool to me. Thank you. I mean, that's really kind of what I'm doing. I'm trying to go down the line here. We'll have to see. Jason, yes, Saga of the Swamp Thing, DC's streaming network is coming soon. A Sense movie review is coming up at the end of October. Yes, a movie review is probably going to be coming from Halloweenish times. We'll have to see. Let's see. CJ Cutter, how you doing? Thanks so much for jumping on here right now. This is actually going to be available officially tomorrow before 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the replay. I know I jumped on early tonight, but it has definitely been a blast of a time to do here. Jason Callan, mad respect for you as well, my friend. Always. Jane, you as well. Miss Juju, what does she think of the beard? It is beginning to grow on her a little bit, but she's a little on the fence, a little apprehensive, so to speak. So let's see. They need to have Ocean's movie with us food reviewers. That would be cool, Jason. That would be cool. Vern Duplessis, let's see, Tekken or Mortal Kombat? I would probably say yes to both because I like both games, but Mortal Kombat only because that's my childhood mostly from back in the day. Amber likes the 5 o'clock shadow, which I think officially at this point is like the 1 p.m. in the afternoonish the next day from the 5 o'clock previous day, if you ask me. Let's see, Critical East Japan is in the house. And yes, Elizabeth, I think he is right as well. Halloween is probably going to have a review. Let's see. Well, I appreciate that, Michelle. Dislikes facial hair, but it looks great on you. Good for you. Growing a nice beard. It's a talent for some guys. My hubby can't grow one, and I'm glad. This is literally about a week in, guys. I grow like a weed. So I've been trying to keep this kind of like clean and close as I go. So yes, I try. I definitely try. Okay, thanks for the info. You're a movie buff, so I trust your opinion all day. Wifey is movie day on Sunday. Cool, very cool. Check out, like I said, Ocean's 8 was a fun film. It really was a fun film. IG Live, you can have guests on it. Yes, that, we may do something with that, Sarah. That's a good idea. I haven't done an IG stream in a minute. Once in a blue moon I jump on, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Nicholas Whitfield better watch his game, the beer game. Yes, he may. You tell him I said so. He's a good dude over there, him and Jen. All right. Do I play video games? All right. We'll give you one last quick tour, Elmer, because I think you may have missed this before we sign off. And yes, I do. PS4. We got the Xbox One, the PS3, which is on right now, and my 360, and my Joker from Arkham Origins in effect. So yes, I do play. And just to round this out, Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. I got my Call of Duty action right over here. And then on the side, as my stuff is falling, we got Alien Isolation, Doom, Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein 2. And that's pretty much it for right now. All right. So let me jump back on over. And that is the wifey from back in the day. All right, we'll swing it down here so we can tune this one out. And let me jump to the very bottom of this here right now, guys. I appreciate all of you jumping on here. And guys, for 63 thumbs up, that is just amazing. I appreciate you guys greatly for any super chat donations as well. Thank you so much for that. Dilbert Doe in the very beginning, $2.50 goes to the channel. I appreciate that greatly. And guys, a lot of fun stuff to come right now. Nice experience, I think, doing this on the mobile network that I'm on, that I'm using on my new phone. So I think we'll stick with that. So the resolution, looks clean, at least on my end. And if you guys are not complaining about the sound in the video, it means that it works. So we're going to do the live food review driving through using my my new phone next Friday. So tune in, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is the goal there. So look forward to that. I don't know what it's going to be that we're going to drive through yet, but we are going to go for it there. Let's see. Going down one last time. Again, thank you to everyone who has jumped on here right now. And let's get back to finishing the NBA Finals game and see some celebratory action going on here right now. With that, again, one last time, you guys will be able to find this replay tomorrow, officially before 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Pacific Daylight Time, wherever you may be, West Coast time in effect. As well. And to all the other amazing food review content creators here on the stream, for those of you guys who are creating content, and for those of you who watch the content to zone out from everything that's going on in the world right now because it's crazy, thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for creating content that makes a difference in the lives of the people that you make it for. And also not just for your subscriber base, but also for you mentally to make what you do, because naturally it takes a special type of person to consistently create every single week, every single time, all the time. I got to be honest, it's really difficult to make videos that you think are going to resonate and really kind of catch fire and really kind of do what you need to do. But if you stay true to your vision, stay true to your goals, stay true to your audience, listen to your audience, and really just deliver on the expectations, success follows whether you like it or not, whether you ask for it or not. It's just there. And just be humble and just enjoy the ride. And super congratulations, just on the side note, to RDR Food Reviews for cracking 5,000 plus subs right now as well. Just steamrolling along. Good times, definitely good times. So with that, I think we're going to close this one out here right now because it is time to jump back into the game here. So guys, shout outs to everybody in the house here right now. For all of you guys jumping on the stream right now, I greatly appreciate it. And as always, I am tuning this one out. Thanks so much for jumping on. Get back to the game right now. Enjoy your weekend. And we will definitely talk soon. And as always, this is Ian K officially closing out the stream for Friday night. NBA Finals night, Game 4. It looks like a sweep for the Golden State Warriors right now. And like I always say, I've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So while you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon, and it is coming real soon, trust me, we'll definitely talk to you next time. Stay frosty, and I will definitely talk to you soon. Guys, thanks so much for jumping on, and stay good to yourself and each other. All right, guys, I'm out. I'm definitely out. This is it. I'm done. I'm done talking. We'll talk in a while. Take a look at the latest reviews, by the way. All kinds of crazy stuff from this past week. We'll definitely talk soon. See ya.